Hi all, it is week 5, chapter 4 in Walking for Wellness, and this week we're going to talk about, or you will have read about, the financial and career enhancements that you could have through walking. And I really like this chapter as well because it has some good research in it. And one of the things that struck me was the productivity. So that study that they showed out of the University of Michigan, where they showed that for every risk factor that you had, your productivity would go down in their study 2.4% for every risk factor. And so it really begs us to ask the question, what is the biggest asset? And of course, we know the answer was you, us. And it was interesting to me. So throughout personal life and also professional, working with different clients and people over the years, one phrase I heard a lot was, I just don't have time for that right now. I don't have time to take care of myself. And it was, work, or take care of others. And I'm going to relax and I'm going to take care of myself when I retire. And quite honestly, we don't really have that luxury, do we? A lot of the people that I knew, I think you probably all have heard the story that, the day they retire, something happens to them. And it's really sad. And so I think, we only have this moment, and why not make it the best that we can? And walking is just one small way to say that I'm committed to that. I'm committed to myself, to do the best job that I can do. Some other things that I noticed, referring also back to last week, was increasing creativity, assertiveness, self-esteem. I think, again, taking that time out of your day saying, I'm given these breaks. But how many of us actually take a break? We take lunches, maybe, but a lot of people eat at their desk, and it's really easy to get caught up in that. But we are given that time, and the only way to kind of swim against the status quo is to do just that: stand up, walk away, and set a precedent, and others will start to notice your example, your role modeling of that type of healthy behavior. I think it gives us a spirit of, I'm the captain of my ship. And they kind of talk about some things like, stepping away. And I think I talked about this in the other video too, is that, there could be all sorts of things going on at work, but you step away and you gain that new perspective, and you're empowered to come back and do an even better job, or do what you need to do to move past that. I invite everyone, this is my own experience, but to participate in walking meetings. Again, it's not normal commonplace, but it can be. I guess why not? So some companies that I've worked with have really embraced the standing meetings, and also some of the most productive and creative meetings I've ever had are walking. And the ideas just flow. I don't know if you're just relaxed or the oxygen's flowing, but those are just great spaces for creativity. The other thing that's really neat is audio. Listening to books on streaming, downloading those is a great way to not only learn more, discover more. It's just makes the time go by really a lot faster too, especially if you're on a treadmill. And lastly, I like to do conference calls, using my earbuds and just walking. And there's no reason to be sitting, especially during one of those conference calls where you don't have a lot of input into that call. So sorry this got long, but I hope you have a wonderful week, everybody.